welcome to my review of the amazing YAMAGUCHI IRONMAN Bleeding Edge armor. So yes, as you can see here, this box is pretty darn beautiful. And trust me, this is gonna be a good review, but it's also gonna be a sad one because, well, my figure has some problems now. I got this all the way back when it was first released. Got it off Amazon, of course. So as you can see here, the box has a lot of beautiful artwork from the comic book, of course, with the Bleeding Edge storyline on it. It's great. It has a bunch of quotes from the comics. It's just a really nice box. I mean, the amazing YAMAGUCHI figure complex, they really knocked it out of the park. Here you can see a few of the accessories that's gonna come with it, a couple of the poses. As you can see here, Mrs. Potts. I'm sure this thought has already occurred to you, but this is a terrible product launch, so it is pretty nice. Now let's open it up, of course. So let's do a little unboxing here. Yes, like I told you guys, this is not a new figure. It has been out for a couple years now, and trust me, it's still pretty good. Sadly, not mine. But here you can see it. Inside is a little plastic coffin, and it's looking pretty good right now, but we'll get to the dirty parts very soon. Now, out of the box, I know what you're thinking, sir. It looks pretty good. What are you talking about? What do you mean dirty parts? What problems? Well, as you can see there, in some areas, the red color, especially on the green wrist guards, is not as shiny as it used to. Yeah, the red color has started fading out. It actually got really oily, really sticky, and it's been a problem with this figure ever since I got it. Like a month after I got it, it started with the problem. So I haven't seen anybody else have this problem, but I did, and it really sucks. Still a beautiful figure with all the detailing and everything, but let's check out a couple poses. So here you can see all the accessories, and as you can see there, the red color does not look the same in some of them that it does in the others, and that's the problem that I'm having. It's fading away. That candy metallic red is fading away a lot. But here you can see the missiles, the little wings there, and the extra parts, so you can, you know, attach different stuff to them, plus the effect parts. Now let's check out the articulation. Now the articulation of this guy is pretty darn awesome. This is as much as the arm can go up, but you can get it a little bit over here. The shoulder pad is getting in the way, that's what's bothering it, but the shoulder pad is completely independent, so that is pretty good for it. But check out the elbow articulation here. You can go all the way past 90, as you can see there, which is great, and also ball jointed wrist, so you're not gonna have that problem with articulation on the wrist, which is nice. Now as you can see here, the butterfly joints can move them all the way forward, all the way back. As you can see, sometimes it gets stuck, but that's only because of the back area. And here you can see the head going down. Now the neck could use a little bit more articulation, but the actual head has a lot. Right and left, so you guys can see there. And of course the ab articulation is crazy. Check it out, all the way up. all the way down. It's very articulated, and the leg can go up this much. Knee can bend all the way back, no problems. And you have ball joint feet, which is great, and the toes can only go up, they cannot go down, which they could go down, but they don't. Let me show you how this gimmick works. As you can see there, you get this little tool, which is what you're gonna need to get the ball joints out. It comes with a bunch of ball joints that you can basically stick them out, put them in different places and different pieces, and yeah, have a hard trouble there getting some of them. They're like that. Some of them are easier than others, the others are not, but you really need it if you're planning on doing this. And you can mix, match, basically make whatever you want with it, which is pretty awesome. It's a nice concept. I just wish the ball joints were a little bit stronger. And let me give you a look at some of the things that you can actually do with it. Okay, the one on the left is what it's supposed to look like. The one on the right is the problem that I'm having, as you can see there. The one on the right feels really sticky. If you touch it with your fingertips or it just rubs against the figure or anything, you can actually get traces of the paints on you, which is crazy. And I was able to fix the figure, not by repainting it. That is something that I'm planning on doing, because like I said, this is my favorite Iron Man figure. This is the Iron Man figure that I own. I love it so much, and it's my favorite version of Iron Man. It's the bleeding edge armor, you know, and I love the gimmicks and everything about it. But I have to fix it. So what I did was that I put the figure under running water, and I moved it around a little bit and all that for a couple of minutes, then closed it and took the figure and just let it air dry, you know, just put it somewhere where there was a lot of wind and stuff, and just let it there and let it dry. After it dried, that I saw, you know, like an hour or two after I noticed that there wasn't a lot of water there, I just took it, shook it, got rid of the excess water that was inside of it, and then I grabbed it and put it inside my photo studio, turn on the lights, and just leave it there, because that thing can get really heated. So just let it there, and it did fix the problem. It did fix it, and that is something that I was like, darn, I wish I would have known about this sooner, because it would look so much better if I did know that. So I didn't know that. That's something that I just tried and it worked. It worked for me. It might not work for you. That's just how it goes. But the other parts, I did with the other parts, and some of them started, you know, feeling a lot better. Obviously, I have to go and repaint it, and it's something that I'm planning on doing. Let me know what I can do. I know airbrushing, so maybe it will be a good idea for me to invest in an airbrushing kit and some tools for it and paint, but that is something that I have to wait and see. So how about we go and finish up this review. Okay guys, here you can see it next to War Machine after getting that shower basically, and man, it looks great, you know. And now that it doesn't feel sticky, I'm really happy that it doesn't feel sticky, but like I said, I still have to repaint. Well, next to War Machine, these two just looks awesome, and of course they're to scale. War Machine has to be taller, has to be bulkier, but man, the size up here, this is something that I always wanted to see, you know. Well, something that I always wanted to own, you know, Iron Man and War Machine together, ever since Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I mean, who doesn't like that combo? Sadly, it wasn't in the arcade. It was on the console version. But man, this Iron Man figure is just cool. It's a cool Iron Man figure. You can do so much with it. There's a bunch of poses. There's just so much that you can do with it. Sadly, mine got a lemon. You know, I got a lemon on it, which I didn't have. But like I said, I bought it off Amazon, and you know, some of the figures that I bought off Amazon gave me problems. But man, it's just cool seeing these two together. I mean, you have to admit, these two next to each other, duking it out and everything is just awesome. It's just awesome. That's all I can say about it. What would I like to see if they come out with another version? I would love to see the freaking Endo Sim. I would love to see that, and hopefully it comes with a lot of accessories and a lot of stuff. Tony Stark's face, I wish you could open the visor, but there's nothing under that. And yeah, they're interchangeable because they use the same ball joint system, so you can swap out Iron Man's weapon with War Machine's. So that's how it works, and it's pretty cool that you're able to do that. And of course, I cannot wait to get the Iron Spider, which I have already pre-ordered, and I cannot wait to get it and see what we can do with that. That's gonna be so awesome, and hopefully by then, well, not by then, because it comes out when, in June or July. I'm pretty sure I won't have like all the equipment that I need to repaint this guy, or maybe I'll find somebody that can actually do that for me. That will be great. I'll gladly pay $100 just to get repainted, to get back to its former glory. Man, that would be awesome. I'll gladly pay $100 for that, you know, just to get that repainted, we get it beautiful and everything. That will make me so happy. And hopefully Spider-Man doesn't have this problem. Hopefully Spider-Man, they don't go with the same paint, or I'm buying Spider-Man from Hobbylink Japan. Hobbylink Japan has a great refund policy, and if something is missing on their figure or something is broken, they'll replace it. You know, like War Machine. War Machine, as you can see, War Machine actually came without a shoulder pad. And they actually sent me a whole arm with the shoulder pad, extra gun, and extra hand. So, you know, it's not like Amazon. But darn, what else can I say? I'm really looking forward to what Amazing Yamaguchi can do. Obviously, I have dipped my toes into MacFest, and I'm getting Wolverine, the brown version, which is the version that I like. I like the tiger stripes, obviously, but I rather get the brown version, because the brown version, I don't know, the cloth just looks so much menacing. So it's a lot more. So yeah, guys, that does it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.